That's crazy. Oh shit, Cam is about to go crazy. I am like not ready for this. Holy shit. Oh! Hello everyone, my name is Aericka. Welcome to my channel. And as you can see from the title, we're going to be getting back into Black Mirror episodes 3 and 4, even though they're not really numbered. But if you didn't see my reaction to the first 2 episodes, I'm going to put it up here. These episodes have been pretty intense and pretty deep, but I'm excited to see what else they have in store. So without further ado, let's just get into this next episode.
Clara's fiendish husband Claude is plotting her death.
Oh.
My accursed wife has more lives than a damn cat.
Wasn't that the same woman that played in that other Netflix original? I forgot what it's called. Lady Chatterberry or Lady Chatter something. That story was like a forbidden love thing. She just gets herself caught into these kind of situations.
I was in Cannes last week trying to sell our library to some streamers and they were NFI.
NFI? Non-fungible,
Not interested.
What if I told you my company has an affordable way to take a shuttered classic like Hotel Reverie and almost instantly recast the lead? It's real.
You've intrigued me.
Based on the last episode, I don't know, selling some type of service or business didn't go well for that family.
I can't control which box the world wants to put you in.
It's the same box, and I'm sick of it.
Man.
I just want something magical I can escape into.
You talking career or personal life?
Both.
I feel it.
Come on. British romance, 1940s, classic.
Like Hotel Reverie.
Yes, Hotel Reverie.
I love a good romance.
Brandy Friday? She big?
She's huge.
That's the thing. They said she's only interested if she plays the lead.
Well, that's just
Brilliant.
Wait, they start filming next Monday?
No, they say no, some kind of test.
So, you know, the Redream, how it works.
Wait, what?
Redream, the system that we're using?
Oh, that's what fell on her foot.
You didn't see that?
No.
You know your lines, right?
Sure.
Redream is a system that we're using, and it creates an entirely self-sufficient fictive dimension in which we immerse you in. I feel like this is like very overwhelming, right? Why don't you lie down, and make yourself comfortable. Just say your lines, hit the story beats, and if we get too far off arc, we'll just pull you out. That won't happen, though, you know?
She looks very uncertain. But hey, she said she wanted something new and immersive. So,
They think that they're real people living in a real world.
yep.
So who they gonna think I am?
They'll just think you're Alex Palmer.
Who's a middle-aged British white guy?
Right. That's not who they'll see.
Okay, so to them, Dr. Palmer is a black woman just rolling up in 1940 whatever, and it's just fine.
That's fine.
That's
It's fine.
oh yeah.
It won't even cross their minds.
Okay.
For real, girl. This is crazy. Uh-oh. Don't tell me she's gonna actually fall in love with Clara.
Yes, it's Dorothy Chambers. Stop staring.
I could use the company.
it's a very different flavor than dear old Ralphie.
It's gonna have that little difference, you know? And she is really not a British Caucasian man in his 40s.
Well, Clara, if it's Claire de Lune you want, it's Claire de Lune you shall have.
Okay. Oh no, she don't know how to play piano.
I thought that you could play the real piano.
Oh no.
But you played the piano in Zodiac Suite.
That was a backing track.
Oh my god, she's doing jazz.
Oh my gosh.
Mika, how far off base are we?
So, in the original, the beautiful music makes Clara choke up with emotion.
Yeah, this changes the whole energy of the story.
Afraid I'm a little out of practice.
It certainly sounded that way. On the bright side, you seem to have given Madame Doglover a headache.
What a shame.
Do not let her drink that. That's poison. Improvise.
Oh my God, look.
What? Another joke, I presume.
Gotcha. Wait. Dorothy.
What? It's Clara, girl. She's about to start unlocking some things in the story.
As though I'm connected to some fathomless sorrow reaching through time. Perhaps there was a tragic figure in some other life.
I thought you said they weren't self-aware.
They're not.
Calling her Dorothy done opened up some memories or something.
But when she heard her name connected with that essence, she's grown a dimension.
Well, y'all wanted a reboot, you know, just let it flow, I guess. I don't know. It's not going to be exactly the same.
Me complaining about my life. You must think me so ungrateful.
Oh, no, I've been there.
You get it.
Yeah, you know, life shit.
Shit in the movie.
I've never met someone so differently alive.
And it's cool because it's just like with her playing him in a different way with the twist of her personality, it's just like Clara is still going to fall in love with the doctor character. Brandy, she's going to actually fall in love with Clara. I mean, how can you not? She's just such an elegant woman. Oh no, the dog!
Guys, Bonbon's drinking the cocktail.
Dead dog confirmed.
Damn.
Jack, pull her out.
Oh. Jack is doing something. Jack is doing something wrong.
We may have an operational issue in that regard.
Oh, they can't pull her out. This is their first run with this kind of technology. Shit.
He's saying Brandy's consciousness would be deleted and she'd die.
What? Real Brandy Friday?
Yes,
Would die.
that's what they're saying, girl.
We have 90 minutes to fix this. Crystal, can we find a workaround?
Yeah, maybe. Will I get a story credit?
Girl, if you don't get the work.
We'll discuss that later. That's fine. I'll get to work.
Yes.
Brandy, there's been a change of plan.
Yeah.
Change the plan how?
Madame Robin did not drink the cocktail.
Nope.
Her dog did.
Yep.
Oh, the dog died. No, we gotta reset. We gotta start over. We gotta get the story right.
So the thing about that is,
You can't.
we can't.
I'm stuck here?
Only until you bring the story to a close.
So I have to make it to the end of the movie?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Well, what if I can't make it that far?
Let's focus on where we are. It's day 2. Clock's a ticking. Invite yourself along.
Unless... I don't suppose you would want to accompany me, would you, Dr. Palmer?
Okay, she jumped the gun.
Palmer's supposed to ask her that.
This is kind of fun. Scary because it's just like, dang, she can like be stuck in this story, but like, would she be upset being stuck in this story if she could just spin a time loop going along with Clara over and over and over again? Or would she like die? That would be terrible.
Well, go gently on me.
I'll do my best.
Oh, okay, girl.
How about here?
And
Tad fruitier than the original.
for real.
Oh, I don't even think what might have happened if you hadn't been here. Oh, Alex.
Oh. For real.
Romance levels peaking.
Man.
She wasn't like this with Ralphie.
Okay. I didn't expect she to... Oh, no!
What is it?
Do you hear that? It's silent.
So it is. Alex, Wait.
This has taken an interesting turn.
Alex!
I'm not Alex.
Oh.
None of this is real. You're not real. Do you remember being a kid? Do you have any childhood memories at all?
Dang, she's really breaking the system right now. Just completely breaking the fourth wall.
It's a game. It's let's pretend. It's a performance. You're a performance.
Uh-oh.
No.
This is too much information at once, girl.
I know I said you weren't real, but I'm kind of not either.
So the story's on hold, but time's still advancing?
Yeah.
Which means
It means time in there for her is running a lot faster than it is for us out here.
faster, as in...
As in 6-7 hours a second.
Dang.
Does that mean we have to pay her for more days?
Where are you going?
To find a way out.
I'll come with you.
No, you won't.
Okay. The sass. I love it. Interesting.
Something just breached the French.
Is it Brandy?
Nope. Well, she's discovering the truth of her existence. Oh, So Dorothy was actually into women. Damn, it sucks to be born at a wrong time. Because now, you know, you can freely love whoever you want to love, no matter what race or gender or any of that. I mean, depending on where you live, it might be a bit harder than other places, but more and more places are at least accepting more gay marriages. So that's a step in the right direction. And with them spending so much time together, like, how can they not, like, fall in love? Got no other distractions. Getting busy. I mean, it's interesting to see Issa Rae play a completely different character than I'm used to seeing her play.
I love you.
Wow.
Do you think you love me because Clara was written to feel that way?
But you're not Alex Palmer.
Exactly. And I'm like, at this point, she's unlocked the truth of it all. So she's starting to believe, like, okay, this is not real.
I can talk to her?
Yes, but voice only. We won't have a visual until we reset.
Brandy?
Kimmy?
Oh, thank God.
Wait, we're going back to...
Resetting the scorpion scene, yes.
We can't go back that far. So much has happened.
She won't remember.
No, just back to the film like nothing happened. You ready?
Okay, reloading safe state in 5, 4.
Damn.
Reestablish. 2.
That sucks.
Wait, no.
You must go.
I don't want to.
Jesus.
Oh, you must.
Yes, Brandy. You really must. How we doing in there?
Not good.
Brandy?
Brandy getting attached.
What happens if I don't say the final line?
Listen, Brandy, if that happens, your actual body out here, that would die.
She don't want to leave this story. And I be feeling that sometimes because I be getting too attached to storylines. I love a good story. So when I be reading stuff, like certain like book trilogies and stuff, I be really just deep in certain worlds. And once I get to the end, it's just like, I don't want to leave. Like, I'm going to miss these characters. I'm going to miss everything that's been going on. It's crazy how you can really escape into things like that. But she wanted something she can escape into in her personal life and with work. And this is a 2-in-1, I guess. Not that she'll be getting paid to stay in there, but at least she'll be getting her happily ever after.
Instead of chasing Otto, Alex runs across the street to the police station, warns them about Claude, then she can meet Levine. Great. Do I get a credit? If it works. Okay.
She really pushing that.
I thought it was high time you got what you deserve.
Darling.
Why do she deserve death, sir?
Come a little closer.
Oh.
Lean over the railing.
You gonna try to push her over? Sly dog.
This is the end for you both.
She gonna have to shoot her husband. Yeah. Yeah.
What'd she do that for?
Cause she loved the doctor.
Drop your weapon. Wait. I know this person. He's a doctor.
What? Oh shit!
Say the line, Brandy.
Please say the line, girl. Say the damn line. I mean, it's a beautiful scene. It's beautiful.
I think it worked. The ending. For me.
Yeah, she over there crying. Damn, now she's even more heartbroken than before.
So I just pretend it's a normal telephone call.
What? Okay, so it's not lost footage.
Do I know you?
Yes and no.
What an intriguing answer. Since you've got a kind voice, I've got all the time in the world.
Now, how did they do that? I thoroughly enjoyed that episode. They are good with the plot twists. You just don't know what direction this episode or this show is going to go. You just don't know. Because I thought somehow they would have ended up allowing her to stay in there somehow, or she would have found a way to stay in there somehow. But I guess they gave her another way to communicate with her, which is still really nice. And it's also benefiting Dorothy as well because, you know, she never really got to fall in love for real because she wasn't able to date the person she actually wanted to date because it just was against the rules. That's why so many people are closeted. I just feel so bad. And it's so sad. Like, love is love. It shouldn't matter as long as it's consensual and legal. Anyway, I thoroughly enjoyed this episode. It was good seeing Issa play a whole different type of character that she would normally play. The whole concept of this was really cool. But anyway, on to the next episode.
Whoa, whoa, hey, stop. It's locked. The police is coming.
That's some really cool tech.
Cameron Walker, I'm arresting you on suspicion of murder. You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defense if you do not mention when questioned, something which you later rely on in court.
Oh, you said take me away. Oh, this is year 2034. That's like, what, 9 years from now?
And my keys. Why'd you take those?
Oh, we have to search your flat, Mr. Walker.
Tell them not to touch anything.
I mean, I hope they won't without any gloves and stuff on. What the what's that?
Do you recognize this suitcase?
Yes.
So you know what's inside it then? A body we can't identify. Why did you do it?
You hear that?
Yeah.
Like a purring?
Detective Bobby, but I didn't catch what your role is.
Psychological evaluation.
Mine or his?
Yours.
I wasn't always this confident. I mean, I've learned this back in '94.
This star was born.
What are most games about?
Escapism?
Try again.
Winning?
Conflict. We have to create software that elevates us, improves us as human beings, or else, what is the point of the tools at our disposal? Sentient life. That's what this is. Not a simulation. Actual life. You're looking at the first life forms in history whose biology is entirely digital.
Right, but what do I actually do?
When the experience begins, you hatch one. You'll nurture and you'll care for it.
So the goal is...
Why do you need a goal? You'll come to appreciate the company of the throng over time.
I mean, this is dangerous, per usual, because he's saying that they will evolve over time. Like, what would they evolve into?
That was the only thing I've ever stolen.
You were arrested this morning for shoplifting.
Attempted shoplifting. I think Colin wanted me to take it.
So that's what that big old computer is in his house? It's just these things that have evolved over time. He just kept expanding on it and expanding on it, becoming its own entity, basically. I mean, that's pretty advanced for 94, I guess, but maybe not. I mean, we had Tamagotchi and stuff, but that's nothing compared to this.
Any friends outside of work?
One. Kind of.
Yo, didn't you hear me? Just had to get one of your neighbours to buzz us in. Sorry, come in. I rang you, you never picked up. I'm only down for the weekend. Something I could clash here.
He was just someone I met once or twice who saw a soft touch and exploited it.
Yeah, that's what it looked like he did. And let me guess, he touched your computer and you went crazy?
We could take a little trip somewhere.
I'm good.
Did you often take acid?
No, that was the first time. Have you ever tried it?
I haven't.
Nah, I'm good.
They call it mind expanding, and funnily enough, that's physiologically accurate.
I mean, yes, a psychedelic.
The thronglets weren't just making noises. I could understand their language.
Huh.
They were communicating with you?
Mm-hmm.
They'd been trying all along. I just didn't know it. I could receive their first message.
And what do they want?
It was a simple repeated statement combining a greeting with a request for more equipment, computer equipment.
And you understood all of that?
Yeah, until the LSD wore off.
That stuff we had last night. You're selling that? Yeah, I told you, that's why I'm down here. How much have you got?
Uh-oh. His whole stash.
But now that they could see and hear me,
it cuts in and out, you know, so...
We could communicate back and forth. By talking, I was feeding them data, so the more that I spoke, the more articulate they got, and the deeper our connection became.
Stick to topics us primitives can understand, like an unidentified corpse with your DNA all over it.
Right. And I'm like, what does this have to do with the body? I had a feeling he touched his laptop. In his mind, those were his children. And you done messed up. You done messed with his kids and all the progress he made. Oh shit. That's crazy. Damn. Shoot, people are killing each other over PS5s and all of that. Deleting they progress on games and stuff is crazy. Oh shit, Cam is about to go crazy. I am like not ready for this. Holy shit. Oh! Oh, can they see this happening? Oh yeah, they definitely see what's going on. Now what?
In caveman times, you had to be violent to survive. But now that's on its head, and the only way that we are going to make it as a species is if we cooperate. We know that, but we can't do it, can we? We're still fearful, territorial, and selfish.
Yep. I guess it's just a part of human nature, I guess. But slowly but surely, we'll get better. You cut him up? That's crazy. And put him in that damn suitcase.
Cameron, you regret killing this man.
Yes.
And you only covered it up to protect.
Protect the throng, yes. I had to prove I was still their protector. And that meant devoting my life to them. Doing whatever I could to help them thrive.
As a father would, I guess. Or, a supportive father, should I say.
Perpetual upgrades, keeping the throng running uninterrupted. So their intelligence would keep expanding.
Yeah.
And they wanted to coexist with humans. But to do that, they need to study our minds, to work out a means of coexistence, improvement for both of us. It entailed a little home surgery. Not pleasant, but not as painful as I thought.
Oh, wow.
Plug and play.
What?
The mind is a computer.
Right.
The throng are code.
Right.
I just hooked myself up and they ported themselves across as proof of concept.
Wow.
Now, do you want to tell me whose body this is?
I honestly only ever knew him as Lump.
Keep stringing me along.
I'm not stringing anything. I'm here for a reason. I've never been on your radar before. I did it deliberately so you'd bring me in here and I could deliver the message.
The message?
Only the pen and paper.
I mean, get him a pen and paper.
Shall we take a minute?
Yeah. Dude, you need to chill.
I know that you're frustrated.
Just a touch.
But I don't see the harm.
He can stick a name to that body.
We don't know that. He thinks it's important.
Well, he's not in charge, is he?
Is that what this is about?
But if we play along, he's more likely to open up. And then maybe you'll get what you want.
You gotta give a little, bro. He's asking for a pen and paper. He ain't asking you to let him free, let me go home. No, he asking for a pen and paper.
Yeah.
What is that?
It's code.
I don't understand code.
No, but the system does.
Oh no. What are you doing?
Was it possible to breach the firewall from outside? This is a simple program they wrote that commands your state computer to open a back door for the throng. Any moment now, the state computer will trigger the global emergency broadcast system, and the signal will be simultaneously disseminated by every connected device in the world.
I know, but what does that mean? Will it make our heads explode? Or everybody's just gonna be one consciousness together?
I swear, everything will be so much better.
Yes. I do not like that noise. I had to pause it for a second. What? I mean, this is where our world is leading to. So this stuff don't even surprise me at all. Trust me, I wish certain bad things can go away too. And people can stop projecting their misery onto others. I really do wish that can stop. But sadly, it's just a part of human nature to be all territorial and selfish, like he was saying. Like, it's all a part of it. Can we learn and do better? Yes. Yes, we can. But like he says, our mind is like a computer, and certain people take a longer time to get with the times. It's sad, but to be like this, all one mind, all one consciousness like that, there's no individuality into that. There's no creativeness in that. There's nothing human about that. Like, we're here to experience all the emotions and the ups and downs and, you know, everything that this world has to offer us, you know, like we're here to experience that and create the life you want to live within all of this, because it's a lot going on here. The impossible is getting possible every day, but to be forced into just being one consciousness like that, no. And in one way we are, because we are living on a specific programming, but you can break out of that programming at any time you're ready to face certain things and do that work. So it's just like you can update your system anytime, the way you think, your mindset, but that's a personal choice, and I enjoy that we have that freedom to do so. But anyway, let me know down below what you guys think about all of this. Would you be interested in any of this stuff? Because technology is getting there. I'm sure they've already been prototyping a lot of this stuff. So would y'all be interested in getting these types of chips and stuff installed in y'all body, or y'all consciousness being downloaded into some system? Personally, I wouldn't. But again, let me know what you guys think down below. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe down below, and turn on the little bell to be notified when I upload. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.